Okay, back here with the commish, Bob Ryan, along with Jeff Goodman. I'm Gary Tanguay, the Celtics Garden Report here on CLNS. I want to talk about Jaylen Brown and I want to talk about Jason Tatum because this is my big concern. Jeff, I'll start with you. I don't know if they can play together. Now, I'm simply not going to base my opinion on the early start to the season, but it seems to me over the last year or so, Tatum plays freer when Brown isn't playing. And that disturbs me greatly. Am I wrong?
Listen, Bob knows, he's heard me say this how often, that I don't think they're perfect together, but it's not necessarily because of them. It's also because of the point guard that they've been handed, right? Whoever it's been, an injured Kemba Walker, Kyrie for a stretch, obviously early on in their careers. Now you've got Marcus Smart. You know, they're not ball movers. Those two guys need ball movers, or I think you need to run more through Jason Tatum. I think Jason Tatum is the best passer of those three guys. But yeah, they looked like last year, like they had never played together.
Right.
That was my take last season. Hopefully that won't be the case this year, but already, like you said, hey, Jaylen Brown didn't play the third game, but the first couple, they just don't, their games, again, need a point guard, Ben Simmons or somebody like that can pass the ball, move the ball, not look to score. And Marcus Smart, again, he has looked, I just feel like he's a backup point guard in this league. A really good one.
Of course he is. Of course he is, Jeff.
A hell of a backup.
He's not a point guard to start with. So
Right.
It's ridiculous. He's a basketball player. He happens to be he's not a point guard. I don't care whether he's ostensibly handling the game. He's not a point guard, and no, that's like any more than Steph Curry's a point guard. He's not a point guard.
Yeah, but Steph Curry has
I'm just
point
talking about
guard vision when he wants to have it, Bob. Marcus Smart does not. That's if Steph Curry wanted to be a point guard, I'm telling you, Steph Curry.
Oh, I'm sure, but I'm just talking about people call him a point guard. It's ridiculous. He's not a point guard. He doesn't play as a point guard. He can right. He's a great shooter who can pass. That's what he is. And
they have to trade. They have to find a way to trade Marcus Smart and get a point guard who can run a team and make these guys better. If they're both, I mean, I still maintain. I know Tatum got off to a rough start, but the easy cure is Houston Rockets. And he's going to be a top 5 player in this league, top 5 scorer, probably top 5 player. Jaylen Brown, to me, a fringe all-star. You got to have a point guard with him. Have to.
My concern with this team right now is, do they care if we think they suck? Okay? Because sports radio, programs like this, Celtic fans like me, and I, while I've covered all of the sports, the Celtics are my favorite team. I bleed green. I love everything about them. Bob knows, when I was doing the pregame show, they gave me a championship ring. That's when I was a honk. Now I get really pissed. And my problem right now is, guys, and Bob, I'll start with you, is do they care? Does Jason Tatum care if they don't play well and fans are mad? Does Jaylen Brown care if they don't play well and fans are pissed off? Because I don't get the feeling that these guys stay up at night and worry about losses. That's my concern.
That's not mine. I mean, I just
Not mine either.
I just don't look at the world that way.
So sell me, though. Sell me. I mean, because I don't see it.
Listen, I know Jason Tatum well, Gary. I know him well. He's not going to show it to you. That's just not his personality. You're not going to see that on the court where he's going to be kicking chairs. And Jaylen Brown, probably similar. They're different personalities, but I don't think either one. And I think so much these days, I don't think you're going to see it around the NBA at all. Draymond Green will show it. There's a few players. Joel Embiid will show it. But most of these guys are kind of taught these days, like, well, it's your brand. Be cool. Don't let people see if you are bothered. Don't let people see.
I mean, screw the brand. Let's worry about winning. I mean, maybe I'm just an old bastard, Bob, where it bothers me, where I sit there and I wonder, does it bother them to the point that we go out and this is where I'll give you with Marcus Smart is I think that he sits there and he says, I have to prove people wrong. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, do they realize that they've underachieved? Do they sit there and say, I need to go prove big mouths like Tanguay wrong? And I don't know. I don't see it. And that bothers me.
Okay, well, I suspect the answer to the question probably is no, they don't worry about it. And you're going to have to continue to be bothered. It's just-